That's your 10-second dance party. All right, what's up, people? I am Alan Walker, and I want to talk to you today about something that a lot of people are asking me about, and that is, should I rent or should I buy? Oh my gosh, the market's crazy. Oh my gosh, interest rates have gone up. I want to talk to you about the fact that even with interest rates going up, it still makes sense to buy versus rent. Now, one of the things that many people don't ever think about are what are the tax savings that you get as a homeowner. And I want to walk through how using the tax savings you're getting for a homeowner, it will actually pay for your down payment in about 2 years. So let's talk about this for a second. So let's say that you are renting a house or renting an apartment, whatever, and it's about $2,400 a month, right? So that's $28,000 a year that you are putting into someone else's pocket, right? You get zero benefit besides living in the home. You get no tax benefits, nothing, no appreciation. There's no benefit to you. Now, let's say you decide that you want to buy a house. Well, what I get most people saying is it's too expensive to buy a house. I can't buy a house. I can't go above my $2,400 in rent, right? So if you got a $380,000 mortgage at 6%, you would be paying about $2,272 a month. Now, the reason that that's lower than $2,400 is because there's also taxes and insurance that you have to pay. So it's going to be around $2,400, right? So now you own a house and you're paying the exact same amount that you're paying in rent towards your own mortgage instead of someone else's. Now, when you buy a house, you have to put money down, right? So 3.5% down payment is what you can do for an FHA loan. And that would be about $13,300 on that $380,000 house, right? So $13,300. Remember that number because it's going to come in really handy. Now, let's say that you make $100,000 per year. Congratulations. That's a great salary. Now, without owning a house, you're going to pay about a 30% tax rate. So 30% of 100,000 is 30,000. So while you're renting, you are paying $30,000 in rent every year. Now, obviously, I'm not a CPA. This is not financial advice. Don't come for me in the comments about how you're in a 28% bracket and somehow the numbers are different. You get what I'm saying, right? There is a tax that you have to pay on all of your income every year. And I'm just using 30% because it's easy math. Now, did you know that if you own a home, you actually get to write off the mortgage interest that you pay, right? Now, this is a huge benefit. And why? Well, if you know anything about loans, you know that like in the first beginning, like the first few years of a loan, you're paying mostly interest and a little bit of principal, and then those switch, right? After you get deep into a loan, you're paying more principal than you are interest. But initially, you're paying almost all interest. So I went into an amortization schedule and I looked at how much interest on that mortgage would you have paid in the first year. So that's $23,198.08. Now, remember, you're spending $28,000 per year just giving it away to someone else. So $23,198.08 is what you get to take off of your income because it's considered a tax deduction, right? Now, let's say that you still make that same $100,000 a year, but now you get to remove this much of your income that's taxed. Well, you're going to pay $6,800 less every year in taxes because you're writing off the mortgage interest from your house. That's pretty amazing, right? Now, if you remember, it was about $13,000 and some change that you had to use to put down. So 2 years after owning the house, you have made back your down payment to that house just in tax savings alone, right? So like that is one of the things that people don't typically remember, right? We want to think in years, not months, right? So that means that you have to consider, yes, I'm giving up $13,000 now to buy this house. However, I am going to get that $13,000 back in tax savings over the next 2 years. So you're still paying $2,400 a month, but you're getting these huge tax benefits that pay back your down payment and continue to help you reduce your tax burden every single year. So that is one of the reasons why it is still a great time to buy a home. Don't pay someone else's mortgage. Pay your own mortgage and get all the benefits. If you have questions on that, I'm always happy to chat with you. I love helping people get into their first homes, their second homes, their fifth homes. I'm here to help, so just let me know. Thanks.